Welcome to Hover Tactics Week 9 updates. 3 more weeks to go. Hover Tactics is a hover mech combat simulation with some strategic elements in it, and it is being developed in association with the HomeTeam GameDev community. The link to join them is in the description below. Here are the additions and changes. Flippy.3 added homing rockets functionality to Calamity Mech. It needs some more work and there is no mesh for the rocket, but the functionality is there. Will McKay added passive menu music. I think he might want to improve it, but I consider it done and it is right there and you will listen it soon. I did BCom prefabs, added magnetic cone building, improved the entire level. Now the level is quite much done and there are a lot of elements. Now of course the level flow is yet to be done. And then there's the enemy mech model that I added. I also improved the enemy mech AI and added a self-destruct feature. Basically, if hover mech reaches player mech, then it explodes, which causes damage to the player mech, of course. And I added not beautiful, I think they're good enough, explosions to buildings, beacons, enemy mechs, and I also improved shot impact along with some improvement to fire particles. So it's playtime and let's check out the game. Here is the game. As you can see, the level is now much different from what it was before. Now there are boundaries defined by these mountains and there are rocks scattered around along with the craters as well. And yeah, there are some roads as well. As you can see, the pink roads, and they are now much more improved. I think I've added it last week. Oh, maybe I need to lift it up here. And yeah, this is the level. And if I click on gizmos, you can see there are waypoints in the level, and they are like a big kind of waypoints, like waypoints through which enemy can move through the entire level, the borders waypoints, and there's the cross waypoints. That's what I call them. And they are of different colors: the yellow, the green, the purple, right? And of course, there are more to be added here, and a lot of work is needed to be done to make it even more better. Yeah, so that is the music by Will McKay, and it's really decent. He feels passive as well, like it's not actiony and kind of fast paced, right? So yeah, let's play the game. Yeah, and there's the self explosion there. I mean self destruction, and it destructs, and now my mech has half health. It flashes for 5 times, and then it destroys if it is close to the player mech, right? So yeah, that's the first feature and I just have it here. So yeah, it's kind of sudden. And if I shoot, you can see that the impact shots, the shot impacts are now changed and they look much better, I think. And now if I destroy this building, you will see the new explosions along with an improved fire particles. I think these suit much better. The pinkish globe effect that goes up, it looks better than as compared to the before one, which were not matching the style of the game, I think. And if I shoot this one, see, the first thing that gets destroyed are the B-comps, and they also have their own explosion particles. And if I destroy this there, and let me just destroy this guy instead. Haha, that is the power of calamity. Of course, we need to have the homing missiles, which Flipper.org added. If I press Q, here is the target, I believe, and if I press Q, let me just see. There, it just turns to the target where it has to hit, right? But now the target's no more, so it's just going on, and it's just a tube that's moving in a straight path for now. Of course, we have to change it. To quickly show all the B comps that I have added, here is a separate scene, and this is the one that we are using for the twin pyra buildings, the triangular purple buildings, right? The small one, and there's the medium one, and there's the big one, and there's the it's inspired by obelisks of light and Tiberian sun commanding the square, and it's supposed to be a strong one, and it's a multi-shooter shooting in multiple directions. I believe it's this one or this one maybe, but yeah, there are multiple of these, and there's another one. It's a unique one. It shoots in 2 directions. So yeah, that is pretty much all the building components. They are not integrated as of yet, but hopefully they will be functional in the next week. And also here's the enemy mech explosion that I was talking about. There's also this new building, and it simply attracts Wyvern very fast. It actually attracts all the mechs, all the player mechs, but it attracts Wyvern way more than it attracts any other mech, and this building is the weakness of Wyvern, literally. So if I play the game here, and now I'm getting attracted, and I'm getting attracted. If I go close to it, I would get destroyed, right? Okay, it doesn't have the correct destroy mesh. So yeah, that it's the hanger one. Of course, I will fix it. But anyways, there, if I go close to the magnetic building, all right, there it is. It gets destroyed completely. Of course, I believe that I should take some delay between the game over state and the play state so that we can show the explosion of the player mech getting destroyed, but I believe that is also not really a big issue. Here are some of the things that the contributors can contribute for next week, and that is the contributors can change the controller to settings, the controller in the main menu, and there's a button, and if you click it you can see the controls. But what I want is that to change it to settings and have it show controls as well as the buttons, the audio toggles for sound effects and background music. And sound effects, of course, we want to have more sound effects. The list of all the sound effects are in the Trello board, and there are a lot of sound effects to be done. And more Mars or sci-fi props for the game. Yeah, any if comes into mind. Other than that, there are now things that are supposed to be level design kind of things. Like I have to figure out the level design. I have to think through the level flow, how things will move on from one point to the other. Maybe I will talk to Noman regarding that. So yeah, these are the things that I have to do. And of course, there's a lot of polish and bug fixes. If you guys are into the bug fixes, surely you can fix all the bugs that you encounter and playtest the game so that it helps me understand what bugs are there, and I will fix them. As always, thank you for your contributions and for watching the updates. I hope you guys are doing great. Goodbye.